Hey guys, it's Infinite Holistic here. I've studied herbalism now for around 2 years now, and trained under a black woman who's a buyer for a company that, the largest Southeast supplier of all natural or organic herbs in the Southeast for over 1,000 hours. So I know a thing or two about herbs and herbalism. I'm not necessarily certified, but I definitely want to just pass on this information because it has helped me in my personal journey of womb health and holisticness and things of that nature. The motto, the mission is to just always each one teach one. Whenever I get information that is helpful to my health, my holistic health in totality, whether it be things for my hair, for the health of my eyes, for the health of my womb, for the health of my heart, for the health of my lungs, things of that nature, definitely all around health, that's what we're going for here. So that's the motto, that's the mission. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. Okay, so today our talk is going to be about the P-U-S-S-Y, honey. Yes, honey, the yoni, the sacred womb. We're going to be talking about some herbs and some things that you could be doing right now in order to help alleviate any pain or any frustration during your period. So womb health is something that I've been getting into for the past, that I've been researching and changing my lifestyle according to for the past 4 to 5 years. A couple of years back, maybe let's say 2013, 14, ever since I was 16, I was on birth control, various forms, depending on the circumstance, but mostly it was pills. I also had Depo-Vera shot. I had 2 rounds of the Depo-Vera shot. After the second round, I completely quit cold turkey, and I haven't been on birth control ever since. Snap, snap. I had a really bad experience with Depo-Vera. I was bleeding constantly. I think I was bleeding for at least like 30 days straight at one point. It was very expensive to keep buying pads and new clothes and things of that nature because of like all of the situation that would come with having a cycle, having a period every 30 days. For 30 days straight. So after discontinuing that, I went on the journey of learning more about my womb and how to more properly take care of her. At the time, I wasn't really wearing tampons, so I was definitely still using pads. But then I changed over from the regular Always brands that I will always use to more natural, organic, cotton-based pad products. And then from there, I transitioned down to the Diva Cup, which I would use like the last few days of my cycle, after I would use like the pads, and now I am transitioning from that to now using pads and then organic cotton pads, and then also free flowing from there. So so I just wanted to give you guys 5 different herbs that you could use in your repertoire every time you have your cycle, before, after, during, whatever, because they're all good for you regardless of whether you're in your cycle or not. You don't necessarily have to take them while you're on your cycle, but I just wanted to introduce you guys into some different herbs you can try. Let me know in the comments how they affect your cycle, whether you see a difference, whether you don't, whether you tried something else and you want to share it with our little community here. Let us know. Let me know in the comments. We're going to chat it up there, okay? But as always, definitely consult a doctor before you try any of these herbal remedies out, as some people may have different reactions to different herbs, and always take things in moderation to whatever you're doing, right? So yes, make sure you consult a doctor, and also make sure that you take things in moderation as well. And do your own research. Of course, like as I present this information to you, go and then yourself go with your own knowledge of your own medical history, take advantage of these things, and then go forward and do what you gotta do. Okay, cool. So let's get started. Excuse me if I'm looking down. I'm just trying to go over my notes right quick just so that I can give you guys the most accurate information that I have researched. I do want to say I am not a medical professional at all, so definitely don't take what I'm saying right now and run with it. I am also not a certified herbalist. I study herbalism as a hobby and as an interest for my well-being and for my womb health and overall body health. If you have discharge, if you have excess bloating, if you have irregular periods, these are going to be some of the reproductive helpers of the herbal community, of the herbal kingdom, that are going to help you get over any pain, any sort of discomfort that you might be feeling if you use them for a long time. These herbs can come in tincture form, in herb form, in powder form. Some of these herbs also come in capsule form as well. So if you want to look at the different ways to ingest these things, I would highly suggest that you research them. So first we're going to talk about partridge berry. Partridge berry is known as swan vine. It is a uterine tonic. It helps support the whole reproductive system and quiets the nervous system, irritability, and reduces the bloating. So if you're one of those people who puts on like a lot of water weight during your cycle, if you're one of those people who just definitely feel like tense in your breast area or in your stomach area where you like, or even wherever you, like your body likes to store a lot of water, this herb, partridge berry, is definitely going to help alleviate that. Next, number two. Okay, number two is going to be blue cohosh. Cohosh is specifically used for that heavy bearing down situation you kind of feel when you're crampy or when you're first starting your cycle, kind of that heavy feeling that you feel like. I know I experience it a lot, like during like PMS, but so I'm just now getting into like trying like blue cohosh for those symptoms, because I definitely feel like almost like a gravity gradient of just like tiredness, of like this cloud coming over me, where I feel like very tired, very exhausted when I'm about to start my cycle. And it's like kind of like one of my indicators, like, it might be time to take some CBD, or it might be time to take some ginger or some red raspberry, things of that nature. So next, number three, next is gonna be cramp bark. So cramp bark alleviates pain that runs through the sacral and leg area. So anybody who has like cramps that are lower abdomen, that even run down to their legs, cramp bark is going to be very good for that, because it's known to be a muscle relaxant and then also a neural relaxant. So it all actually goes into those little molecules of your nerves, honey, and tells them, hold up, calm down, honey, calm down, right? So that's exactly what we want. We want something that's going to be very soothing to the body, to the nervous system, and also that's going to alleviate some of that pain. So that's a great herb for anyone who's like me, who experiences extreme cramping. I definitely have invested in some cramp bark. I have it in powder form, so what I'll do is I'll just take it with like a little 1 ounce of water, do like a little teaspoon with like 1 ounce of water, and then just take it as a shot every day of my cycle until like I don't really feel pain out. I usually only feel pain like the first 3 days of my cycle, and after that, like it's next. Myself, I'm trying to work my way off of like conventional medicines like naproxen and different other pain relievers like Tylenol and stuff like that, because I feel like they are very much detrimental to your liver health and then to your overall well-being. So from the research that I've seen, it hasn't been a good solution long term to take these things because they do affect your system all around. So also we have red raspberry. Red raspberry cuts down on bleeding. It also retones the uterus. So if you have any uterine prolapse, or even if you have like a lot of like significant muscle trauma to the uterus walls or lining, it's a really great thing to do red raspberry because it increases the calcium content in your blood and also enriches the uterus with that nutrient-rich blood that it needs in order to retone its own tissues and to regenerate some of those tissues. So number 5, I think we're on 5. We better be on 5. Better find your ass, okay? If y'all know where that's from, then tag it below. Okay. So little Icontina ain't never hurt nobody. Alright, period. Number 5. We have red clover. Red clover is supposed to be good because it's high in nutrients. It's also great for calming and soothing the nervous system, and it's also great for as a estrogen boost to the feminine system. It's also good for just overall like women's health and reproductive care. So yeah, those are 5 little herbs that you can try for your next cycle. Let me know in the comments how everything is going, whether you used it in tea, whether you capsulized it. There's many different forms and many different ways that you can take these things. I personally prefer teas and tinctures just because they're all the tinctures are already formulated to the strength that you would need pharmaceutical grade wise to feel its effectiveness, and it's formulated for effectiveness and tested for effectiveness. You can also do teas as well. Sometimes I'll even cook with those same herbs. I'll just, if I'm eating some soup, I'll just put them in my soup, or if I'm like scrambling, like doing like little chickpea scramble, I'll just put it in, like put some red raspberry in there during my cycle, right? Or even before my cycle, or even during the month, just to prepare my uterine walls for the traumatic event of the period time. So yeah, you guys, thanks for watching, and comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think, or if there are any other ailments that you want to discuss herbs for. So yeah, bye.